Alayo Radio TV, the best station that give you the best among the best around the world. Don't touch it, keep watching.
Yeah, good afternoon and welcome to the news at noon. I am Elebute Oluwatoyin, bringing you the top stories making headlines this afternoon. First of all, the headlines. Commissioner empowers business owners, students. Commissioner empowers business owners, students. Kano to train 50,000 youth in skills acquisition program. Awujale ruling house slam Kwam1 over protest letter to Abiodun. Awujale ruling house slam Kwam1 over protest letter to Abiodun. Armed Force Day, federal government hailed soldier sacrifice. Armed Force Day, federal government hailed soldier sacrifice. And bandits kill soldiers, NSCDC officers in Benue. Bandits kills soldiers, NSCDC officers in Benue. Police recovers stolen vehicle, arrests 6 in Enugu. Police recovers stolen vehicle, arrests 6 in Enugu. And in sport, opponent fears Eagle now, Osayi Samuel. Opponent fears Eagle now, Osayi Samuel. Zindane's son under fire for Nigerian browse. Zindane's sons under fire for Nigerian browse. MPFL Rev gets part payment of unpaid allowance. MPFL Revs paid part payment of unpaid allowance. Before we move on to the news in full, let's quickly move on a little break. When we are back, we are going to move into the news in full details.
Alayo Radio TV, the best station that give you the best among the best around the world. Don't touch it, keep watching. Ó tí mo ti ń gbọ́ rédíò káàkiri ayé ìgbà tí mo ṣalábàápàdé Aláyọ̀ rédíò TV, rédíò tó bu àyà owó oúnjẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ tí wọ́n gbà púpọ̀ ó tún wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yàtọ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ káàkiri àgbáyé ni wọ́n ti ń gbọ́ wa. Kábíyèsí fún gbogbo àwọn ìkànnì mi ẹ bá ń ṣe fìlà lórí adé. Kábíyèsí alára àgbà yìí dá ní ìkànnì Aláyọ̀ jẹ́ fún gbogbo ìkànnì mi. Ògbóǹtarìgì ni wọ́n níbi ká ṣe live broadcast, music training, live streaming, photoshoot studio, ẹ̀ka ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́, audio mixing studio àti àwọn ètò lọ́lọ́kan òjọ̀kan bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí ìròyìn tó gbóná fẹlẹ́lẹ́fẹlẹ́ àti gbígbé àṣà àtẹ̀sìn lárugẹ. Ètò nípa lọ́kọláya, eré ìdárayá láti ẹnu àwọn atọ́kùn tó dáńtọ́. Opposite Glory Filling Station, Ọjọ́ Ìwúrò, Ìbàdàn láti kalẹ̀ sí. Ẹ lè pè wá sórí 0913-609-3243 tàbí 0707-979-0863. Aláyọ̀ rédíò TV, ìkànnì tí kò lẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́.
ará àdúgbò mo gbé titun dé o pẹ̀lú locate my ride ọkọ̀ nílò pẹ̀lú ààbò tó péye dìrọ̀rùn gbà. Locate My Ride is a smart car tracking solution that sends you an instant alert the moment your car moves without your permission. Kí èèyàn fowó ńlá rọkọ̀ bọ̀gìnì kó túmọ̀ wá káyà sókè torí àwọn ajínasẹ̀ tí ń jẹ wọn ajígbọ́n. Ìyẹn dèwọ̀ whether you are at home, at work or asleep. Locate My Ride keeps watch 247, real-time update, detailed report, customizable alert. Ní gbogbo ìgbà ní ọmọ bí ọkọ̀ rẹ̀ gbé wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀rọ ìgbàlódé tí ilé-iṣẹ́ Locate My Ride gbé dé lásìkò yìí. Just confidence and peace of mind. You can protect your car. Try protect your investment by calling or WhatsApp Locate My Ride on 0807 151 1451 or follow us on Instagram at Locate My Ride 247. We are reliable, secure, and user-friendly solution. Drive with confidence and track with ease. Ọkọ̀ mi ọkọ̀ máa wà nílò kò sí fòyà.
ènìyàn. Ẹ wá gbọ́ tuntun ìròyìn ayọ̀ nínú wíwá fún yín nípa àjọ ọmọlúwàbí tí a pè ní àjọ Yorùbá Land Health Charity Foundation. Wọ́n bẹ nílẹ̀ yìí àti lókè òkun. Ẹ̀sùn wọn bí ẹwà fetí gbéyàwó ọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn àjọ yìí nílẹ̀ yìí àti lókè òkun wà fún mímọ rírì ìdàgbàsókè àti láti lè gbé èdè òun àṣà ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ga ní Nàìjíríà àti ní diaspora. Ṣíṣe ìdásílẹ̀ àṣà lóríṣiríṣi fún ìrónilágbára ìrànlọ́wọ́ nípa ètò ìwé kíkà fún ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Lápapọ̀ kò tán sí pẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tí wọ́n ń gbé nílẹ̀ yìí tí wọ́n sì fi darapọ̀ ní ìgbáyégbádùn àwarawa àti ìbáṣepọ̀ tó mọ́yán lórí ara méjì pẹ̀lú ṣíṣe olùtọ́nà nípa ètò ìmúpadàbọ̀sípò láti lè jẹ́ ká mọ̀ dájú wípé ó lè ní ìbáṣepọ̀ tó lọ́ọ̀rìn. Kò sì ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ètò òṣèlú tàbí ẹ̀sìn kankan. Bí kò ṣe nípa àṣà tó múnádóko láàrin ara wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá àti ìwà láàyè. Ìtọ́jú ara wa o. Ìtọ́jú ẹyin, ìtọ́jú ojú wà lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Lábẹ́ ìṣàkóso Yorùbá Land Health Charity Foundation. Olùdarí àjọ Mr. Abdullahi Mustapha Ẹlẹ́wọ̀n ní ìbáṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú àjọ United Nations. Lion Charity Foundation. Ìṣọ̀kan nínú ìfẹ́ làwọn wà.
Welcome back. Now the news in details. The Lagos State Commissioner for Wealth Creation and Employment, Akinyemi Ajigbotafe, has empowered 300 residents of the Alimosho Federal Constituency with cash and food items. The beneficiaries of the initiative include business owners, indigent students, and other vulnerable residents. Ajigbotafe said the initiative was a personal commitment to progress the development with well-being of residents of Alimosho. Speaking at the event held on Saturday at the Alimosho Local Government Area Secretariat, the commissioner described the gesture as a way of giving back the people and fostering unity among residents. About 60 indigenous students received financial support to ease their return to school. 100 business owners were empowered with cash support, while food items were distributed to 140 households to cushion the impact of currency economic challenges. This is another way of showing love to my constituents by giving back to them. They have been good to me all this while, and to our party itself, and we must encourage them. The Kano State government has announced plans to train no fewer than 50,000 youths across the state in 2026 as part of efforts to curb unemployment and promote economic self-reliance. Governor Abia Yusuf disclosed this on Sunday during the distribution of empowerment packages to 226 graduates of 8 entrepreneurship skills institutes at the Government House, Kano. According to the state issued on Sunday by the government spokesman, Sunusu Dakwakin Tofa, the initiative is aimed at equipping young people with practical skills to enable them to become productive contributors to the state economic. Speaking at the event, Yusuf said the program was designed to build a skills and self-reliance youth population capable of driving sustainable development. Our goal is to empower young people with the skills and opportunities that they need to stand on their own, earn a living, and contribute meaningfully to their growth of Kano State, the government said. He added that the initiative formed part of his administration border strategy to combat poverty, unemployment, and youth restiveness across communities in the state. The Fusegbuwa ruling house of Ijebu Land on Sunday lashed out at popular Fuji musician Alhaji Wasiu Ayinde, also known as Kwamwan, over his protest letter to Ogun State Governor Dakmo Abiodun, in which he alleged that he was being deliberately excluded from the ongoing selection process of the next Ngwajala of Ijebu Land. In his protest letter dated January 8, 2026, written by his lawyer Dr. Wahab Shitu, Kwamwan explained that the Fusigbuwa ruling house, next in the line to produce the new Nwajale has issued directive that were unknown to the chieftaincy declaration and the Obas and chief laws of Ogun State. He claimed these directives were aimed at the disfranchising him from contesting from the throne. But responding to the development, the vice chairman of the Fusugbawa ruling house, Prof. Fancy Yusuf, dismissed the protest letter as arrogant nonsense with no bearing on the selection process. Speaking on the telephone on Sunday, Yusuf said it is a misguided letter. Either Wahab Shutu is being misled or Wasiu Ayinde is being misled. It is arrogant nonsense. The letter was directed to the government so that they will respond appropriately. The issue being raised about the screening is illogical. We are over 20,000 members in the ruling house. How does he expect us to manage the crowd? What is being talked about the illogical? He added that the family has fixed Monday for the domination meeting as the aspirants for the vacancy too. As Nigeria marked the 2026 Army Force Remembrance Day on Sunday, the federal government and state government joined in paying tribute to the nation's military personnel for their unwavering service and sacrifice in defending the country's unity, peace, and territorial integrity. Across the country, the federal, state, and government also joined in honoring the nation's military personnel holding interdenominational church service to mark the Armed Force Remembrance Day. Army Force Remembrance Day is observed annually in Nigeria on January 15 to honor military personnel who died during the Civil War, internal security operation, and peacekeeping mission abroad. The events provided platform for leaders, including governors and defense officials, to recognize the selfless sacrifice of serving retired and fallen soldiers while reaffirming their commitment to the welfare of troops and other supporters of the families. The Senator President Godswill Akpabio, speaking on Sunday at the church in Abuja, paid tribute to members of the armed force who lost their lives in the line of duty, noting that their sacrifice remained the foundation of the nation's unity, peace, and progress. He said the federal government and the National Assembly remain committed to restoring Nigeria as one of the most peaceful and secure countries in Africa. Represented by the Deputy Chief Whip of the Senate, Peter Ngweboni, Akpabio said the government was focused on building a peaceful and secure environment that will enable both present and future generations to thrive. And in sports, Nigerian defendant Bright Osayi Samuel insists the Super Eagles have become a team opponent now fear following their 2-0 quarter-final victory over Algeria at the Marrakech Stadium. Speaking at the win, the Birmingham City player credited the team focus and dominated play for the viral on the back foot. Just focusing on ourselves, that is what we have been doing in every game. Focusing on ourselves, of course, every team has their strengths and we look at that. But the main thing is to focus on ourselves. We keep believing in ourselves and keep listening to what the manager wants to do. And team will fear us, Osayi Samuel said. He added that the Algeria has been intimidated and played. I felt Algeria were scared of us because they were playing. That is what we want to do, dominate games and dominate teams, and today was one of those performers, he said. The fullback highlighted the clean sheet and overall team performance as the most satisfying aspect of the win. We want a clean sheet to play well. That is what the manager wants from us. I think we did that. We scored 2 great goals and there has no shoot on target. There are teams that usually scores a lot of goals, so today was great for us. Now we look forward to the next game, he added. Zinde's son Luka has come under discounting following in involvement in a post-match brawl after Algeria 2-0 defeat to Nigeria and in African Cup of Nations quarter-final on Saturday. Punch support the sports report. The 27-year-old Garanda goalkeeper was at the center of unsavory scenes at full-time, clashing with Nigeria modified elders Fisayo Dele Bashiru and Tension Boys over following Algeria elimination. What becomes as heated fiber exchange quickly escalated in the booking match, drawing in players and staff from both teams and bringing a sore end to the contest. Lucas Zide was seen confronting Dele Bashiru before Nigerian player intervened to pull the team away, while the goalkeeper also changed roles with club bronze modifier Raphael Onyedika as the situation threatened the Spire future. The altercation of overshadowed and otherwise poor performance by the Desert Warrior as the Super Eagles secured their semi-final space with goals from Victor Osimhen and Akor Adams. And we now face host protocol in the last four. Algeria has entered the quarter-final with confidence after a flawless group stage campaign, recording victories and Sudan, Burkina Faso and Equatorial Guinea before ending past Dr. Congo 1-0 in the round of 16. However, Nigeria proved a step too far, limiting the North African attacking, threatening and asserting dominance to steal progression. Match officials in Nigerian Premier Football League has confirmed receipt of their unpaid indemnities of officiating in the Nigerian top flight ahead of the second standards of the 2025-2026 season, the Punch reported. Officials including referees, matches commissioner and referee assessors were owed allowance for about 11 match days before the Legion went its mid-season break in December 2025. The Punch gathered that payment to match preference, review assessors, and match commissioner stalls after match day 8 has confirmed receipts of their allowance as outstanding payments are expected to be completed before the start of the second standards on Wednesday. Some of the affected officials who spoke on condition of autonomy disclosed that their basic allowance per match day ranged from 60,000 to 90,000 aside from hotel and transport allowance. And that's all for now on our nationwide news at noon.